I'll do it.
Okay.
Hey everyone, it's Tabletop Tony here. Welcome to the 1980 Tabletop Tony Instagram account. Soon to be a different name because Aaron's going to be joining me and posting about board games. So what's your name?
Aaron Moreland.
Aaron Moreland.
Yeah.
I did just say Aaron's going to be joining. Never mind.
It's all right. We're ironing out the kinks.
We are. So, high production. Welcome to the house with patches in the walls and bad audio, bad video, only to be improved.
We only have to go up from here.
That's right. Why get stressed about all those little
Not
details? So,
what
are we talking about
games?
today?
We are going to talk about the folded space insert for Gaia Project. Now, this is a beast of a game. You've not played it.
Not played it.
I was introduced to it about a year ago on a trip to Atlanta with a bunch of strangers. They taught it to me. I did horrible at it, but I knew I was really excited about the game. So I did buy it, and I've been playing it off and on here and really enjoying it. There are a ton of pieces in this game. There's 6 different factions. They're just a plethora of pieces per faction. You'll see that here in the box. And there's just a ton of pieces in this big old box.
Put it together. It's a beefy box.
Okay, so I'm really excited about this because I'm kind of an insert connoisseur. I made my first foam core insert on Mice and Mystics, and I had an X-Acto knife, a ruler, and
a smile,
and some craft store quality foam, paperback foam stuff. And I made this thing, and it was absolutely horrible. Took me hours upon hours to make.
4 days later.
It was all wonky, all different sizes. I'm not great. I draw crooked stickmen when I'm trying to draw, so cutting a straight line.
Yeah.
So I made that one. It was awful, but it did the work. But eventually I bought a wood one for it. So then I moved on, and I found out my dad had a mat cutter, right?
Yeah.
So I said, I'm gonna make my own based upon a design I saw online for Dead of Winter.
Okay.
And that one I'm actually really proud of. I'm really proud of that insert. But it took me forever.
Yeah.
It took me absolutely forever to do.
And you're thinking if some company had a machine.
If someone actually could do something. I have a 3D printer. I've printed up inserts for that as well. Mm-hmm. But again, it takes a ton of time. And sometimes you get failed prints and you get just... Sure. It's just a mess. So I think I saw your first folded space insert. Was it Viticulture or was
Viticulture?
Viticulture?
Was one of the first ones, yeah.
And man, that thing is awesome.
Yeah.
When I found out about the Gaia Project one, I was really excited about it.
Yeah, we both like to take care of our games, and organizers help with that. Especially, I really only buy organizers for complicated games probably. Mm-hmm. And one of the frustrating things for me is like some of these wooden ones are like 60, 70 bucks, and I'm like,
they're crazy expensive.
Yikes, that's a lot when you've already paid 60 or 70 bucks for a game. And so that's what attracted me to Folded Space. I found them online. Lightweight, waterproof. You glue your own pieces together. They're super easy to assemble. Just takes a little bit of time.
Yep.
And they're really affordable.
They're crazy affordable.
I've got 5 or 6 of them now, and a couple of those I found for like $12.
Yeah.
So I'm like, super affordable.
That's crazy. And the time it takes to put them together is not bad. It's like, it's like playing with Legos, Yeah. They click all together. You get them all clicked in together, and you say, okay, that's right. I'm not going to mess this up. Then you kind of tear them apart, glue them up, stick them together, let them dry, put your stuff in it.
Yeah.
Super easy. Instead of like X-Acto knife, I gotta get a straight line.
Oh, I know.
It's the design is awesome, and a lot of them I've looking at the Gaia Project one for quick setup. I think it's also going to be really good because it separates everything out in the way that I think is just going to be perfect for a quick setup, so you can quickly get into the actual gameplay. Let's look at it. You want to look at it? All right. Cool.
I might actually play it.
We'll see. Okay, so you can see from this smorgasbord of tokens and plastic and bits, there's a lot of bits to Gaia Project, and I think this really organizes it in a really, really cool way. So this is kind of your first layer. You have individual faction kind of boxes here that hold all the little pieces, your planetary institutes and your labs and your mines and all your little bits. And those are individual to each one. So you have a couple of those down here at the bottom layer. And you've got your round markers here as well, and all your different little bits that are kind of laying out. And your board hexagons, or kind of hexagons, get to be put in this nice little place here, which kind of holds everything in space on that bottom layer. It's
so nice when you have tiles.
Exactly. Yeah. So this fits absolutely perfect. So this is your first layer. You've got your passing goals and whatnot in this little box here. So you've got a lot of everything's just really coolly organized. So next, again, more bits. These foundation tokens or Federation tokens and whatnot are all just going to kind of fit in here on top of these. And then we have all of our tech tiles, which there are a ton of. And for setup of this game, it's really interesting. You have to randomize the tech tiles. So you can just like go in here, take the top of each one, shuffle them out, place them on the board, and then you can grab the rest and stick them underneath.
Nice.
So that you get that random setup, but they're all separated out, and they're not all like in the bags. They're just all thrown in a bag and just taking up a bunch of space. And then you also have these markers that go on your tech advancement board and whatnot, and those are all kind of separated out by player as well. And then you have all your resources. I'm going to start putting that third layer up. So you've got your credits, your ore, your knowledge tokens in there as well. So everything's all separated out, and the qualities of these are great. You just glue it together. They're not coming apart. They're very solid. They have that kind of waterproof outer layer and that memory foam inner layer. So when you compress them, it kind of just bounces back. This stuff is going to last a lifetime in there. So you got your individual faction tokens going in. And again, you can just pop this out and hand it to the player, and they're off setting up their board, because each one of these individual pieces kind of go on the individual boards. And so you want to be able to quickly get to that, laying out all those pieces on the boards into their respective places. So, that really easy to get to and really easy to do. So they've left this little recessed area to go ahead and put these faction boards, so they fit in there really nicely.
I already can't wait to play this game.
And we get all of these faction boards in here, and this is kind of the level of detail that I really like about Folded Space. See this little lip right here? Yeah, perfect. Can't do that with an X-Acto knife.
So it fits the bigger one.
Fits the bigger one.
That's
and
awesome.
It's nice and flush against
Just falls into that recess.
Just falls right into it. So I would have never been able to do that with my shaky X-Acto knife hands. It would have been absolutely horrible. So then you just take your rule books here and maybe just put them right here on top of the cover up those additional faction cards here. And then we have our round tracker and whatnot. It goes right on top. And then you put your lid on, and you've got a well-organized, quickly set up board game that has a ton of pieces to it. It's amazing. I love it. All right, so that was the insert for Gaia project. I'm really happy with it. I can't wait to kind of get it on the table and see how it all lays out. I just put it together, just kind of played around with it. It's going to make setup and tear down so much easier with all the respective places for those different factions and the different color tokens. I'm excited too to maybe delve into some future Folded Space inserts. I've got Dinosaur Island. I've got
Wingspan.
Yeah. So we've got
Quacks of Quedlinburg.
The Quacks. Yes.
Those are all games I currently have that I want to pick up Folded Space inserts for. I know there's quite a few others.
I think they have a TI4 one as well, which I can imagine is epic with all those different pieces. So if they do as good a job on Gaia Project as they do with the TI4, then I can imagine a lot of people would be interested in that one as well. because that is another beast of a game to
Yes.
get all the bits out. And I think that's really the key to a good insert, is not just a place to safely store your stuff, but to also quickly get it to the table. Just quickly get it to the table, because nothing kills game night like, all right, guys, let's play.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to put this over here. Where's that piece? Okay, dig through those bags. See if you can, and it's just like, an hour later, oh, we're going to play now. And with an 8-hour game like TI4 or a possible 2.5, 3-hour game like Gaia Project, you just want to start moving bits around on the board and not be digging through a box.
If they do make a TI4 one, I'm sure that it would knock it from 12 hours to like 11 and
to
a half
11
hours.
and a half.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh, that's awesome. So check out Folded Space on Instagram. Check out their website. They have full color pictures of every layer of every insert they do.
Yeah, that made it extremely easy to put that together.
Yeah. Especially if it's a new game like one that we have. Like you've only played Gaia Project once, you're obviously still learning some of the pieces. So it's like being able to put together an insert and go to the website and see where everything goes quickly. And it does come with a diagram, but I just find looking at pictures.
The color pictures are way better. I looked at the diagram and thought, look at their website.
And I can't read, so it's a big... No, just kidding. So, all right. Well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm Tony. This is
Aaron,
and we're going to hopefully be doing more of these videos on folded space inserts and other things that we like about board gaming.
And next time, I promise to mute my phone so you don't hear emails coming in.
It's part of the fun. It's part of the fun of our cutting edge studio. All right. Do you want to say your sign out line?
Forgot what it was.
He has a great sign out.
Oh, it was great. Thanks for stopping by.